Hello friends, and welcome to vlog number 8. I believe it's number 8, but I will flash it here on the screen just in case I'm wrong. Today is the day that we travel. We're going to, I believe you pronounce the name Edinburgh in Scotland. You all know that my pronunciation as to foreign words is not up to par, but hopefully I said that somewhat correctly. However, as they say, but first, coffee. I will be brewing a Norwegian coffee sent to me by my friend Kent. Shout out goes to Kent, and yeah, let's start with some coffee. So this that you see here is Kent's father's favorite coffee. I can't say he's wrong. I absolutely loved it. This is a coffee, a Rwanda from Langora in Norway. And I'll make a quick pour over and then we'll talk a little bit more before we head out. All right, so I already gave it a good stir. Let's give it a taste. It drew down kind of fast. It finished kind of quickly. I would have liked to have gotten at least another 30 seconds out of it, but it is what it is. However, the outcome, oh man, it's delicious. This is a great coffee. I do have to say, it's one of my favorites that he sent me. I gotta say, his dad is not wrong, that's for sure. So yeah, being that I want to keep these vlogs no longer than maybe 15-20 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that, well, I'm gonna do my best to pick up the camera as many times as I can and get little clips from whatever it is that this trip adventures it takes us into. So it will be fun to see how many vlogs I make from this trip. We're gonna be out there for a full week, so it's, I imagine at least 3 or 4. But anyway, thank you for joining along for this ride, and cheers, and we'll see. I guess maybe the next clip will be either on the way to the airport or at the airport, so. I gotta say, this day is off to a good start. So now we're at the airport. We just checked in our bags, and right there there's a Pete's. Not a big fan, not a big fan. And we are here in the security check-in. Getting ready to get to the gate, so after that I can relax. That's the plane right there, and we're leaving out of concourse E24, I think it is. Another little coffee spot over here. Over there. You see it? So now it's snack time. This beer here that you see here, this is a Lagunitas. It's an IPA. I don't care what Jay says. It's the best beer ever. Lagunitas. Check them out. I'll try to put it here on the screen because it's worth for you to, I mean, if you're a fan of IPAs, man, it's the best. And we are gonna be waiting in this area until our flight takes off. Something else I wanna show you real quick. I mentioned before that if you ever visit Miami, one iconic restaurant that you need to visit is Versailles. So, I mean, that is the one. I mean, that's the one you have to go to. The food is as good as anywhere else. I mean, it's not like the greatest food, but it's the most iconic restaurant. For sure, Versailles is the one. And they have a kiosk here in this part of the airport. That's the name there. Café Versailles. That is on 8th Street in Little Havana. They've been there for ages, and the Cuban food there is pretty good, but for sure you should check it out because it's the most iconic Cuban restaurant here in Miami. It's as good as any. And if you want to try Cuban coffee, then you'll see what they do. But you see it back there. Let me see if I can focus on that. Now we're almost ready to board, and it's getting packed. We have boarded, getting ready to be on our way. Here's a couple of fun facts. Out the window of the plane, you can see the buildings from vlog 1. This is where the lake is at, and then you could see the airport off to the left. Well, those are the buildings there. And second fun fact is that here on this clip, you could see the iconic bridge still being built. Again, maybe a sign of the recession. But this is the tiniest little Coke. Look at my hand. This is the tiniest little Coke can I've ever seen it, but it's cute. It's so cute. And it comes with a little pretzel. So here's our fancy meal. Chicken and green beans, mashed potatoes. I got a little water, Diet Coke, little salad, and then a key lime pie. Okay, we'll see about that. Little bread. Okay, let's recap. So from all the things, I kind of like the little salad the best. I mean, I ate everything, but the little salad was the best one. And this key lime, I don't know, it says key lime pie. There's no room whatsoever here, but let's see if we can get into it. Okay, I can't hold the phone, and maybe camera woman will help me. Camera woman, can you film? Oh my lord, look at this! It's just like a. This is the saddest key lime pie ever. It's just like a mousse, it's mousse pie. Okay, it's horrible. It's the worst. From all the items, man, what kind of fake key lime pie the British are making? No, key lime pie originates in the Florida Keys, so we definitely know something about key lime pie. This ain't it. Now topping it off with a little airline coffee. A little pick-me-up. Oh man, nothing like what we're used to. Camera woman with a little cream. This is the London airport. We have a connecting flight here. A very pretty big airport. Famous Harrods.
Service BY 7847 to Barcelona. Their passengers are Rana and Owen are on the line. Please make your way down for re-boarded departure gate 60. I wish.
So let's do a quick room tour. But down there is the train station, so we're right down the street from the train station in the historic or old town, what they call Old Town. And this is the room is right down here. Got 516. We dropped off all the bags there, but little room tour. Here's the bathroom. It's small, but decorated very nicely. It's everything is updated and new looking. A little tiny little coffee bar. And then here, it's a view to, I'm not sure, some other townhouses or another part of the hotel. I'm not sure what this is, but no, these are houses or something. Yeah, that's not a hotel. People living there. Anyway, gray skies, as usual, from my understanding of the area. But hopefully we'll get some rain, get some images walking around with an umbrella. Always wanted to do that. Anyway, here you see it. Yeah, we get free champagne. The lobby's pretty nice. I'll show all of that later. But that's it, a little bit of a room tour. These trips are brutal. It was about 12 hours of travel time, no sleep. There's 5 hours, I think 5-6 hours of time difference. So you just end up arriving and like you're all beat up. So in the day right now, I guess we're gonna like miss a night of sleep because like now it's like early here, so it's the morning, like maybe 10 a.m. or something. I haven't looked at the clock, but yeah, you know, now we're all beat up, but the day is young. So first order of business will be to find a coffee shop and try to revitalize. Is that the word I want to use? I don't know. I can't even think straight. I can't think straight. I'm so tired. But at least we got to check in early because the room was ready. So they let us check in and drop off all the bags. And yeah, man. But camera woman is ready to walk the town and take in the sights. Another thing is that we left Miami, it was like low 80s. We got here and it's in the 40s, like 40-degree difference. So yeah, but all right, see what we get into. As you can see, this impossible tiny alleyway. The two buildings at the end looks like they're kissing each other, coming into contact, and very, very little narrow pathways that you can find around the city. Large latte, almond croissant, and a small pistachio latte. So Black Sheep has pretty much a direct view to the castle, the Edinburgh Castle, right on the main street. All right, so Black Sheep, 4 out of 10 maybe. The location is top, you know, it's in the middle of everything, and the place is kind of cool, but let's leave it at that. We'll see what we can find. We can do better. Let's just say we could do better. Fun fact, the street I grew up in California was called Randolph Place, just like you see there. Interesting. These cookies here look a little bit like the ones in Amsterdam, and I can't wait to try them. I will be back to this place for sure. These cookies look decadent. Can they compare to Gideon's? Well, we're gonna find out. So we're gonna have an early dinner at this spot here. My wife picked it out. She had done a little research. I'm gonna start with an IPA, and yeah, she did a little research as to this spot. It's very pretty outside. I'll show you in a bit, and we'll pick something from here, try a couple things. Dessert is going to be a bread pudding with vanilla ice cream. They call it sticky toffee caramel. All right. So I am back home and putting the vlog that you are watching, putting it together and editing everything. Moving forward, I will try to do a little bit better job as to some of the clips where I caught myself a bunch of times like filming something, but I wouldn't talk into the camera to kind of explain what it is or what it is we're doing or things like that. So, moving forward, again, I'm new at this vlogging thing. I'll try to do a better job. Don't hold your breath, but I'll try to do a better job. I just finished recording a coffee video, and that's why everything is set up and everything. So, but I remembered I have to record a little clip as an outro to the vlog you're watching, and I'm just gonna do it right now. So I'm still enjoying my coffee. Cheers. Today it was soup versus Americano, and I didn't pull the soup properly, and I was brewing the wrong coffee. I thought I was brewing a Kenyan, and it was something else crazy. Anyway, doesn't matter. Cheers. I'm still enjoying the last of it. And yeah, I remembered, oh, I gotta grab a clip as an outro clip to this video. So this was our travel day and our first full day in Scotland. We got to the hotel early. It was still around 10 a.m., something like that. So we had the whole day ahead of us. And we headed out and walked around and took a bunch of pictures and started filming a couple of clips here and there. So we went to Black Sheep, as you guys saw. It wasn't great. I'm sorry. And it turns out that it's like a chain of coffee shops. There's a bunch of them over there. So yeah, I mean, if you want a latte, it's as good as any. You know, just go in, get your latte. You're gonna be fine. But yeah, it wasn't it wasn't great. It turns out that I was only able to hit about like 2 or 3 specialty coffee shops. One of them was right downstairs in our hotel, or like right next door, Gordon, I think it's Gordon Street Coffee. Again, shout out goes out to November for showing me around the roasting equipment, and we had a little chat in the coffee shop. You guys will see more to that on the following videos. So I imagine I will have to maybe do another 2 or maybe even 3 more videos as to the trip, and then we'll get back to our regular stuff in Miami. So, but yeah, what else? So one thing I wanted to mention is that the clip you saw, the food that we were having, pretty much that was the end of the night. After we ate, we just made our way back to the hotel. And again, we walked around slow and took our time taking some more pictures and stuff. But it was almost nightfall by the time we finished. But yeah, this place, the place we had dinner the first night there, my wife had done a little research, and they make these mashed potato based kind of things. The one I had was like some mushrooms. I'll try to put here on the screen a little bit of information as to the dishes, but yeah, mine was like a little mushroom bits, like breaded and fried, and it was delicious. Mine was good, and my wife had the haggis. Those things are everywhere over there. I gotta say, I'm not a fan. She kind of liked them. This was the very first time we tried them. Okay, the one here in this restaurant, it was more like kind of like a burger kind of thing. And that's what they are, but usually they're dry. This like a lot drier. I had some breakfast haggis, and like we tried them a couple of times. I'm not a fan. It's just like, I don't know. It's a little gamey kind of tasting, and a lot of the times it's like dry, and I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan. Although, I gotta say, the food in Scotland was good. It was better than the Amsterdam experience, but not counting Arca. The restaurant in our hotel is one of the best restaurants I've been to in my whole entire life. I'm talking about in Amsterdam. Okay, so that hotel, Arca, I'm sorry, I meant to say that restaurant, Arca. So Arca was the name of the restaurant in the hotel we stayed in Amsterdam, which was called Art Hotel. It served me one of the best meals I've ever had. Seriously, ever. It was just mind-blowing. The Scotland trip, okay, other than Arca, Scotland, the food experience was a little bit better than in Amsterdam. As far as coffee, there's no comparison. Amsterdam is way better. I mean, yes, Scotland has a lot more specialty coffee than in Miami, for sure. They probably do a better job than here, okay, fine, but not Amsterdam. I'm sorry, Amsterdam is just a totally different level. The coffee there is just crazy, okay? Bar none, the best place I've ever been to for specialty coffee. But okay, back to Scotland. So specialty coffee is definitely a thing, at least in Edinburgh. If you leave from there, maybe not. But in the heart of the city, there's plenty of specialty coffee, and it's hard to find because it's diluted. Okay, you're gonna have like I don't know, 10 coffee shops of, you know, all kinds of, you know, run-of-the-mill type of stuff, you know, nice, and they're very pretty and all of that, but not what we're looking at, not what, you know, specialty coffee hobbyists are after, okay? Those are, because there's so many coffee shops, it's harder to find those. That's just the only way I can explain it. So I went to one called Origin, and that was awesome. Origin was also super cool. And like I said, Gordon Street, the one right next door to the hotel, was just perfect. It was awesome to have it there. And every morning, you know, not every morning, but I think like 4 or 5 times I went to it. I went to it. So we went to it a bunch. And yeah, it was great. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up because this video is already like super long, and I don't want these vlogs to get, again, to get too long. So thank you for watching. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up or hype it if you can hype it. I don't know if this channel is brand new, so I don't know if I have a hype button. I don't know, man. Hype it, like it, leave a comment, help me out, do anything you can. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and we'll continue with the story next Saturday.